Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're doing things a little differently. We're not digging into some huge report or anything. Instead, we're focusing on just one single YouTube video.
Yeah, that's right. It's from a channel called Haha Ray, and the video is simply titled Skeleton.
Just skeleton. And the entire thing, like the whole content, is just one joke. Super brief. Here it is, verbatim.
Yeah.
Joke,
Yeah.
joke. Why don't skeletons go on dates? Because when I walk down the street, the dog tries to bury me.
That's it. So our mission, you could say, for this deep dive is to kind of unpack this tiny piece of content, see what's interesting, what angles pop out from something so short.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. So it starts off, very classic joke format, right?
Yeah.
Why don't skeletons...
Exactly. Your brain immediately goes to, well, skeleton-related reasons.
Right, like maybe they rattle too much or they don't have, skin, that sort of thing.
It sets up an expectation, basically. Based on what a skeleton is, you're waiting for a punchline about bones or, being dead.
But then, the twist. Which is great. The punchline isn't really about the skeleton's own problems.
Yeah, it's about something totally external, a dog.
Yeah, and that's where the humor seems to really spark from, this surprise element. It's not the skeleton's fault, apparently.
It's the local dogs and their instincts, which is funny because it connects to something most people just know.
Oh, totally. Dogs bury bones. It's common knowledge.
And the joke just cleverly grabs that shared understanding to deliver the surprise. That subversion is really like the core of why it works, I think.
And the mental picture it paints is just, it's pretty funny, isn't it?
Yeah. You picture this skeleton, maybe dressed up trying to go on a date.
And suddenly there's this, energetic beagle trying to bury its leg in a flower bed.
Precisely. Now, if we think about, why this might work on YouTube.
The shortness has got to be key, right?
Absolutely. Brevity is huge online, short attention spans and all that. This delivers the punchline almost instantly. No waiting around.
Okay to humor.
Exactly. No complex setup needed.
So what does this tell us then? Even something this small, this quick.
Well, it shows how effective surprise and relatable everyday scenarios can be in humor, even absurd ones.
It's that mix, isn't it? The relatable thing, dogs burying bones, applied to the absurd thing, a skeleton dating.
And maybe that's part of the appeal, too. It's light, it's kind of silly, doesn't require a lot of brain power to get.
Yeah, in a world full of, constant information, sometimes you just want something quick and funny, a little release.
But isn't there also that other layer? Just the idea of applying a human thing, like dating?
To a skeleton, yeah. That's funny even before the punchline.
Right. The premise itself is already leaning into the absurd. The dog thing just takes it in a completely unexpected direction.
It pivots, doesn't it?
Yeah.
From maybe internal skeleton problems to this completely random external interaction.
That's the comedic engine, yeah. Playing on what we know about skeletons and what we know about dogs, but mashing them up weirdly.
So maybe a final thought for you listening. Think about other everyday stuff. Like what other normal situations could turn funny or absurd if you just dropped a skeleton into the middle of it?
Huh. Yeah, like a skeleton trying to use a self-checkout machine or something.
Exactly. What does that tell us about where we find humor? Often in that, weird clash between the ordinary and the totally unexpected.
It's that twist, that juxtaposition, taking the familiar and just giving it a sharp, weird turn.
Well, that was our very quick but hopefully interesting deep dive into a single joke.
Hope you found it interesting.
Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you on the next exploration.